How's it going, Zach?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Great news, everybody out there in This Week in Madden Land. We have Zack Zeldin on the phone, going to deliver us some awesome Challenge Series news.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Challenge Series news, more importantly. Yeah, but you guys are doing well. You're enjoying Madden?
Absolutely. It's a great game this year. I think it's really going to add to the tournament scene. I've seen a lot of guys who actually know their football this year competing at a high level, and I think it's really going to be a challenge again this season.
Oh, we're hoping so.
Now, for the guys out there who don't know quite as much about the Challenge Series, maybe new this year, can you explain a little bit about the event? Give a recap. I mean, it was an unreal event and hosted in New York City. Can you tell us a little more?
Yeah, I think the last time I was on the phone, we spoke about Challenge Series, gave a nice little recap. Essentially, we run an online qualifier at virgingaming.com exclusively on the PlayStation 3 for Madden, FIFA, and NHL. And we had the best players from all over the world come and compete for a grand prize of $1 million total. I believe the breakdown was $400 for FIFA, $400,000 for Madden, and $200 for NHL. It was amazing. You guys were at the event. I know you guys got pretty far. Sorry I couldn't watch a lot of your games. I was running around like a madman. But this year we're in Vegas. The tournament starts on September 11th, so this Tuesday. So what you do is you pick up your copy at GameStop. You get free entry into round one, and you go from there. If you win, you're in. You got 4 games to qualify, so round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. And then the first 1,024 players to make it through those 4 rounds go into a straight bracketed tournament. The first 2 rounds are played on virgingaming.com, and then the rest of you guys who win those games, win those 2 games, you're flying to Vegas to play for a $400,000 prize in Madden.
Wow. Las Vegas. That is unreal. Huge news there from Virgin Gaming, heading out to Las Vegas. And as we noted last year, we read a lot of tweets from guys that say they could beat us in Madden and talk a lot of trash, and they're competitive players and they love the game. But if you're not trying to qualify for this, which if you go to GameStop, you get a free qualifier, so
qualifier.
You can't
free
lose.
Qualifier.
So you can't lose.
You go to GameStop, buy a game, and you're going to get the free qualifier to the Virgin Gaming Madden NFL Challenge Series.
And if you're not
any game that's in Challenge Series, that's FIFA, Madden, and NHL.
Any game.
Just any one of those games, you get an automatic entry into round 1.
Awesome.
But if you're not at this event, if you're not following this information, if you're not following Virgin Gaming on Twitter, and you're not checking out the EA Sports Arena, this is where the players are. This is where all the guys that come to watch the show and are actually practicing the things we teach, hanging out in the chat, talking with everybody else, this is where they play. So this is the event if you're going to be a big-time player. Great stuff. Now, Steve, get a little more information from Zach because we heard Vegas, but any more details we can see if we can get from him here.
Yeah, absolutely. How can people qualify? Go to the Virgin Gaming website, and how can they qualify online? How can they enter there? What are the details that they have to do to get started playing?
To get started, you simply need a Virgin Gaming account. So go to virgingame.com, register an account if you don't already have one. It's free. It's like 2 steps. It's super simple. All you do is click on games up at the top, select Madden or FIFA or NHL. Obviously, we're talking about Madden tonight, but you'll hit Madden. Right there on the main dashboard page, there's a big call-out Challenge Series. I believe there's over 1,000 people already pre-registered. So as soon as the clock hits, I think, midnight on September 11th, we're going to turn up the switch on. All the challenge buttons will pop up beside everybody's name, and you'll be able to play. So if you have your code from GameStop, we'll ask you to enter it as soon as you hit tournament for a Challenge Series and enter it. You'll be in, and you go from there. And you just got to win 4 games. Or if you wanted to, you could pay $20 in for round 2. You could play $40 in for round 3 or $80 for round 4 and skip all those preliminary rounds and give yourself a quicker path towards the online qualifier.
I like that. You can either hop right in. I like to get a little steam going. You know what I mean? I build it up, and once I get rolling downhill like Brandon Jacobs back when he was with the Giants, just knock him down all the way into the round. So it's big here, Zach. Now, will Sony once again be powering this tournament? And
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Sony is our partner. We love Sony. This is We brought the Challenge Series back with them and with EA, so this is amazing. I mean, last year in New York, you don't get, more excitement and energy out of a city than New York, but this year it's Vegas, so Virgin Gaming is going to do it big. I think our Virgin Gaming armored truck is still out in Vegas, so we'll have to bring that out for the winners and take those guys around town. It's actually filled with like TVs and PlayStations and every game you can imagine. So we'll have to take the tarp off that thing.
Anytime you're giving away $400,000 just for Madden, you probably want to bring an armored truck. That's a little tip for you, you know what I mean? That's just a life tip. But we thank you so much for joining us on the show. And guys, if you want some tournament-style tips, we're coming out later, firing hot, with a Virgin Gaming special tip for them to really get you into that tournament mindset to get when you get your qualifier over at GameStop. If you're going to jump in or just jump in and play, we're going to have some Virgin Gaming stuff. We want to just take a second, though, say thank you very much. This is the co-founder of Virgin Gaming. He's coming on to our show this week in Madden to hang out and just give us the details. Las Vegas, you heard it here. Check out your qualifiers, and we'll see you guys on the Sony PlayStation, no doubt.
And thanks so much, guys. There's no two greater guys in the Madden community than you guys. So I hope to see you in Vegas, and I'll call in whenever you need, talk about all the tournaments that we're running. So check it out, challengeseries.com. Get all the details there. You'll see what the payouts are, when the dates are for Vegas. I think we're February 9th in Vegas, the week after the Super Bowl. You will be seen for some football. Get in the tournament, guys. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks a lot, Zach.
Before you get going,
yes,
something that's very important, because in all the chats, the Madden Secret Society, I'll shout out to all those guys out there. I talk about this all the time, all day long. You gotta start playing on the PlayStation 3. If you want to be taken seriously when you enter into a tournament like this, you gotta make sure you're playing all year long on the PlayStation 3. It's literally a no-brainer. You have to play at an extensive point of your Madden career this year, Madden 13, playing on the PlayStation 3 because of that. No-brainer, you have to.
I purchased the PlayStation 3 last year just to train.
Literally just to train.
Played on all pros.
Just
the tournament setting was.
You gotta train. That's such an overlooked thing. You get so many guys you hear that you get there on the day of the tournament and they say, "Oh, I haven't played, I haven't practiced." You gotta practice how it's gonna be when you get there. No brainer, no brainer.
Gibbs, I think why people maybe don't do that and they bring that excuse, because I heard that excuse last week at the GameStop convention.
Yeah.
People they pull these excuses.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a very specific tip.
What is it?
This is a great article from the Guide. It has to do with the top 5 ways to improve your game overnight.
If you guys didn't know, the way we formatted the guide this year was a bunch of top 5 lists in the beginning portion of the guide. All the same content that you are used to getting over the years, but in an easier format that you could digest a little bit easier.
It's 360 pages, so I need just 2 seconds. Okay, anyway. Tip number 5 on here is play the best.
Play the best.
You can go and you can get, the key is, you can get away with playing sloppy against lesser players.
If I play ZFarls,
you can be sloppy.
I can get away with doing some weird
We're
things.
About to battle later, by the way, in the game of the week, so we'll settle that on the field, literally. But the key here is
there's AstroTurf over there.
You can get away with kind of, oh, maybe I shouldn't have thrown that, but he wasn't good enough to click on and make that play. It's not going to happen there, so don't waste your time playing mediocre players when there's great players available. As you said, over 1,000 already registered. Go find those guys and play them.
Suit up.
Then you're going to know what you're going to get yourself into. If you've never seen what these guys are doing when you get to the tournament, oh, I didn't know people were going to use that.
Suit up.
No excuse.
Suit up.
No excuse. Follow this. We'll keep you up.
Mailbag.
Gotta have some
Gotta
mailbag.
give me a mailbag.